And if you were a spiritual warrior, what does that mean to you? And if you were a spiritual warrior, where would that take you? And if you were a spirit, you were a warrior, you were a spirit, what would you be fighting for? Who would you be fighting for? And if you were a fight, you were a warrior, where would you be fighting toward? Who would you rescue? Who would you love? It would be easier to give up. It would be easier to raise the white flag and forfeit the game or throw in the towel. Oftentimes I have thoughts of throwing away my shield and putting down my sword. You see, there have been so many fights fought, so many battles lost, so many warriors lost. We tried to conquer the world, and yet we forgot that we had to conquer ourselves first. You see, it's hard being spiritual in a world that is so physical, analytical, and political. I'm trying to ease my restless soul. I see the dragons in the skies. Do you see the fear in my eyes? Come hold my hand, and what you'll feel is the strength in my heart. What you'll feel is the courage in my heart. Would it be easier to give up? No, I will never give up. The only thing that I've given up on is trying to ease my restless soul, because my restless soul is trying to tell me something. Listen. The armies are gathering. Gather your armies. I'm gathering mine. No, I will never give up on a love like this. If I must burn better, I burn for this love. I can hear the clamor of their swords. I can hear the chant of their war, but it's nothing compared to my battle cry. You see, I am ready for battle, and I am ready for a love like this. I am ready for battle, and I will fight for a love like this. And if you were a spiritual warrior, what does that mean to you? And if you were a spiritual warrior, where would that take you? And if you were a spirit, you were a warrior, what would you be fighting for? Who would you be fighting for? And if you were a fight, you were a warrior, what would you be fighting toward? Who would you rescue? Who would you love? Who would you love?